Starbucks cold brew. Dunkin' Donuts recently did cold brew as well, and I really, really like theirs, but I hadn't tried the Starbucks one yet, so I decided to try theirs. And to be 100% honest, I actually like the Dunkin' Donuts one better. It's sweeter, and I'm not a huge sweet tooth, but when it comes to coffee, I do like it sweet. Sometimes I'll drink it just black, but usually I like it black and sweet. I did get some skim milk though in this, but it's still good. It's just, I really prefer the Dunkin' Donuts. So, alright, and then for lunch, I have some pork lo mein and fried rice. I believe the fried rice is pork fried rice too. That's just what comes with it. And then you could choose like an appetizer. So I did teriyaki beef, and actually I'm gonna eat that first. I think, or at least part of it. It's good. I haven't had their teriyaki beef before, so that's why I wanted to try it first. Saturday right now. My parents came up last weekend. I think I mentioned that in a video. It was good to see them. We didn't really do too much. My dad has problems with his foot, and he's diabetic, and he just has like some wound healing problems and just things like that that make it difficult for him to be up on his foot for long periods of time. So he can't do like a lot of walking, so it kind of limits the activities that we can do when they visit. But you know, so we just kind of like, we hang out in the hotel a lot, and like we go out to eat, and you know, we'll watch movies in the hotel or whatever. And like Mom and I, we went shopping because I needed a new vacuum cleaner, so they wanted to like buy it for me to be nice. So she and I went out to do that, and like then we just went like clothes shopping at the mall. And then, you know, we came back. My dad was at the hotel just like reading and relaxing. You know, and then we came back, like we all went out to dinner, and then we just kind of relaxed, and you know, we all kind of do our own thing. Like we'll either like watch a movie or we'll just kind of like read and chit chat. And then Sunday it was kind of rainy, so Mom and I went to go see Finding Dory because my dad, his foot was kind of bothering him, so he was like, yeah, just go. We were gonna see Star Trek with him, but then since he couldn't come, Mom and I decided to see Finding Dory. So it was really cute. And if you've seen it, you'll know that there's a character in it called Becky, and that's like my nickname. My name's Rebecca, so my nickname's Becky, and so my mom was like, she was so amused by that. you know, she like contributed to it and like kind of, but it's, you know, it's written by somebody else. So I've just heard that a lot of people are just kind of disappointed. They're like, it feels like poorly written fan fiction or something, like, you know, and which is disappointing because, you know, and they're like, I mean, the guy who like primarily wrote it, like, he's a good like playwright, so they're just kind of like, why, oops, sorry, like, why is this not better? Basically, is kind of what I've heard a lot of people say. So I'm gonna get the book eventually and I'm gonna read it, but I'm not in any hurry. It's not like another like installment of a book, like, you know what I mean? If it was like an actual like Harry Potter book, I would be like right out there getting it and reading it like the day it came out. But it's the play and I've kind of heard mixed reviews, so I'm just, yeah. But I don't know, if you've read it, let me know in the comments down below what you think. No spoilers. No spoilers, but just in general, you know, whether you liked it or whether you kind of agree with some of the criticism that it could have been better written. But I love me some Harry Potter. What house are you guys? I always have trouble picking. I'm not a very self-aware person, I don't think, which sounds bad, but all those like quizzes to like, you know, like determine, oh, which blah 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 are you? That was really hard for me because I'm kind of like, I don't know, what would I pick? Because I kind of like this and I kind of like that, and I don't know, like, it's always really hard for me. So I'm kind of like, I'm torn between, I think, Gryffindor and Ravenclaw, because I'm kind of like, I'm nerdy and I like to learn things, but I'm not, I don't know, I'm not quite as like studious and nerdy as some people, so I'm not sure if I'd really be Ravenclaw. So I'm like, okay, maybe Gryffindor, but I don't know, like, I'm not super like courageous either, like I am and I'm not, so I'm like, I don't know. But I think when I took the Pottermore quiz, it put me in Gryffindor, but then I feel like I did it again, it like put me in Slytherin or something. I'd probably be like Hufflepuff, I don't know, man, I don't know, like, so whatever. Like, I like Ravenclaw, Ravenclaw's my favorite house, but I don't know that I would be a Ravenclaw. Maybe I'd be a Hufflepuff, I have no idea. I'm kind of inclined to think Gryffindor. Just because, like, I'm a very loyal person, and I mean, in a lot of ways, like, I don't like confrontation, but if something's like really, really bothering me, I will like say something, and if like people are messing with like my friends or something, like, I will say something or do something. So I don't know. Is anyone else like me though, where it's hard to like say like what you would do like for those quizzes? Like, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm very self-aware. I don't know. Speaking So it'd be, when I was like middle school age, early high school, I was like, I really liked two types of music. Well, like, I guess technically three. Like, classic rock and jam bands, and like metal, and like screamo and stuff. So like, the lyrics I would put would either be like, you know, like Fish and Grateful Dead lyrics, like Led Zeppelin, or like Drop Dead Gorgeous, and From First to Last, and like stuff like that. Like Taking Back Sunday. Oh yeah, dude, I love Taking Back Sunday. I still love Taking Back Sunday. And will you tell all your friends you've got your gun to my head? It's all that was what they can. My musical tastes have sort of, I mean, I've always had an eclectic taste, because even back then I would still listen to like some like rap and hip hop, but I was mostly like classic rock, jam bands, and then like metal and screamo. And then in college, I pretty much only listened to like metal and screamo and post-hardcore, and then like a little bit of like folk and jam bands and stuff. And then now, I listen to like everything. I don't really listen to as much metal and hardcore. And when I do, it tends to be folk metal. I really love folk metal. But now, I listen to a lot of like hip hop and rap and like dance music. Like, I really like, I don't know, like all the like remixes and stuff like that. And I like a lot of like reggaeton and like urban merengue and like, you know, stuff like that. I don't know. So my musical tastes, they've always been kind of eclectic, and they just kind of change. I used to also really like ska. We used to go to ska shows a lot, me and my friends. I kind of miss that when I was younger, like in high school. We used to go to shows a lot because we were friends with this band. They were like our age, and a lot of my friends dated them, the band members, so, and they would constantly be playing at like open mics and battle of the bands. So like every weekend we'd be at like shows, and then, you know, if they didn't have like an open mic or battle of the bands, we'd just be at like other like local like hardcore shows or punk shows or ska shows and stuff like